That's what he said?
Yeah.
I need to play back recordings in there.
No, he was good. I mean, I said he just gave a good response on what a win against a team like Butler, who just knocked out Villanova, could do, knowing that you're in the hole a little bit here, could do for this team as far as confidence goes.
Is that,
that was
is that a question to me or what?
It was.
Tell me what you asked.
I was relaying his response and also gauging your thoughts on that as well, what it could do.
At this point, the opponent is irrelevant. We've lost 3 games to start league play. And, I said this prior to last game, it's still true. It's still early in the season. You're 3 games into a 15-game season, but we got to get going here. We're going to proceed as such.
What's been the biggest difference, I guess, from what you've seen in the last few days? Is there anything that these guys are working even extra hard, just knowing that they have to get a win finally?
No, I think it's just that it's a mindset. I mean, there are a lot of little things that we have to improve on. We have to make sure we have multiple guys. We can't have multiple guys have bad games, and so just make sure everyone is mentally and emotionally, because physically we're ready, mentally and emotionally ready to go.
You've had leads in a lot of these games, so at the end of the game, is it just a matter of some of the other guys stepping up, not just one guy being the guy, or what do you think should be the biggest difference down the stretch of these games?
Well, that's part of it, but I don't. It hasn't been the end of games. I think we haven't been good at I'm gonna say the 13-minute to the 4-minute mark. Why are you shaking your
I'm
head?
sorry, he was asked one of the players. It was that little lull,
Right.
those little lulls in games. Sorry, I shouldn't have physical gestures.
I'm talking and you're sitting there.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But that's because they've seen it on film. We've talked about it, and so we just have to cut that out.
John, both players mentioned defense. You're number 1 though in the Big East in field goal percentage defense, but yet I think it's second to last or third to last in scoring defense. It seems like kind of an odd position to be in when you're ranked first in field goal percentage. The teams are scoring 73 points a game against you. How do you kind of?
Those are relevant because we're playing at a faster pace,
Yeah.
have more possessions, and so teams are going to score more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, the field goal percentage is important.
Yeah.
But that being said, during those same stretches, we have to get stops. We have to string together consecutive stops when we need it, key points in the game.
So it's defense that's been the primary focus in practice the last few days, and how the players kind of responded following that Providence game.
We'll see. I mean, we've had I think some pretty good practices. So if that's what you mean, how they responded.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you come in and just understand that we have to work. Nothing. As I told them, no one's gonna feel sorry for you, and it's an unforgiving league, and so no need to feel sorry for yourself. It's just us. It's just us right now. So let's go to work. Let's get better. Let's help each other.
I know you said before you don't look at like stretches necessarily, just one game here, one game there, but you do have 4 straight at home. I mean, the longest homestand of the year. How much of a difference is that going to make, do you think? And how important is it to kind of defend your home court when you have that chance?
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, road wins in this league are tough.
Yeah.
Road wins in this league are very tough, and so we have to play well during the stretch.
When Butler goes to that continuous ball screen action, they create a lot of problems. Guys get into the lanes, they hit drifts, they hit mid post, they hit deep post, a lot of things. How do you defend that? I mean, is it just an issue of communication, physicality, or what do you do to?
That's funny because those are the 2 things we've stressed. Your communication has to be at a high level. You can play it different ways. You can hard hedge some, you can switch some, you can flat hedge, you can do it different things. But at the end of the day, our communication with each other, just so we're all on the same page. They're a team that with their movement, with the ball screens and with their players, they make you pay. I mean, they make you pay. And so, our communication has to be great. And off the ball, you have to stay awake because you quickly will go from off the ball to being the focal point of the defensive play. And so you can't, sometimes some kids, off the ball, okay, let me just relax. That can't happen against them.
Savage, a kid that you're familiar with, has he taken their backcourt to another level in the sense that he can get buckets?
I think so. He's playing well. He's doing what he does. He's a scorer. He comes in. He's effective. He's a tough kid. That has been a very good piece for them. Okay.
Had you seen this previous, they start 1-1-3, then go to 2-3 matchup? Was that something they did previously, in previous years, or was that a new wrinkle?
I think that's something new that they're doing this year. You know, it's what you just said, it starts 1-1-3, then after a couple passes, it ends up being a 2-3, but they're trying to match up out of it. So, you know, I think what they do, and this is one thing we've stressed, is they just want to get you thinking about what they're in. And I think you just have to come down and play, just read and react, and you know, certain sets, certain things that we look for that'll work against whatever's on, or man-to-man sometimes. So just come down and go through it hard, and don't worry about, okay, what are they in? No, are they in this? No, let's run that play. Just read and react to each other.
John, Trey Campbell, is he expecting back, like that's to, no?
No.
No. And any idea, prognosis, how long it's gonna be?
Monday,
Monday, St. John's possibly? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, that's completely on with Trey and our medical staff, and
Yeah.
I was told no for tomorrow.
Okay. Also, Men Against Breast Cancer, obviously an important cause for you. What is?
I think Mark just stepped out.
Mark, so let him talk.
What is it? What does that mean to you?
You know, it's an organization that is special to me. You know, it's an organization that, you know, I'm on their board now, and it helped me through a difficult time. And you know, and just the notion is the caregiver needs to be looked after sometimes also. And it's, you know, when breast cancer strikes, in as much as Lord knows I hope this doesn't come out as insensitive, it strikes the person, that individual person, but it also affects the whole family. And so it's just an organization that has tried to educate and men on how to be good supporters, and how to educate and show and teach the caregivers the best way to be a caregiver. Mark, you have anything you want to say? Mark,
Yes, sir.
have a seat.
Trying to make me nervous.
This is Mark Heisen. So ask that question again.
Yeah, we're asking Coach about Men Against Breast Cancer and what it means, and just his thoughts on that. Could you kind of give yours too?
I gave a great answer.
Sure you did. It's probably one I wrote for you. Well, Men Against Breast Cancer means everything to me because I do it in honor and love of my mom, who's a 25-year survivor in April. And the support we've gotten from John and the family here at Georgetown to push our mission of helping men be there for the women they love. There's nothing more important than being there for people, especially those you love. Our ribbon is pink and blue. Shows it's a partnership between men and women, and that's what it's all about. And that's what we have here with Georgetown and with Coach. It really is, feels like coming home to me, even though I went to GW.
Yeah.
So,
With that knowledge, we just cut everything.
I thought that was good.
Are they giving out these, shirt with the shirts
Those were left over from last
from
year.
last year? Okay.
It's good.
No, they're nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, another way of signifying the familial aspect of all being there for each other.
They'll be recognized at one of the timeouts during the game, and I think you have some board members that are coming.
Well, we've got, I have what's unofficially called news dudes, men of the media from across the spectrum that support our efforts. So Chick will be here tomorrow. Tucker Barnes will be here. Larry Michael will be here. Leon Harris. And then honorary news dudes, Jolie Donaldson and Aaron Como. And they'll be part of a halftime, the 4-minute timeout tomorrow. We'll be giving a plaque to Georgetown for their support. And really makes a big difference to have the support of John and Georgetown to enhance what we do, because it gives it validity that if Georgetown's supporting it and John's supporting it, I know it's meaningful, because being there for people you love is something that's we all need to do, and we all can make a difference. And it's just, you know, I cry at every game. So, and I'm not that emotional when it comes to things like that, but it's pretty cool to see pink and blue and watch the guys run up and down the court in the pink and blue.
Anything else, guys? And lady?